look at the mega haul. Look at it. Do, 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 do. That's a terrible rendition of that song. But I'm keeping it. I don't care. How you guys doing? Aaron here. So, as I promised you guys, I think like 2 weeks ago now, I was supposed to do this haul video. And as you can see, I was waiting for a lot of this stuff to come in the mail. I mean, not all of it is in the mail. A few things I actually bought outside in various stores and stuff like that on Black Friday and stuff like that. But I'll tell you guys right now, this is going to be a long, long haul video. I will try my best to go over everything I got as fast as I can. But this is probably one of my biggest hauls I've had on this channel. Definitely one of the biggest hauls I've had on this channel. But in general, it's like one of the biggest hauls I think I've ever gotten in terms of anime in one season. Like in one sitting, I've never gotten this much anime before. But let's start off with going in order. So I'm gonna pan away from that because you don't want to see the little haul thing all the time. All right. So, and I also apologize, by the way, for the horrible, horrible lighting, but unfortunately, I'm doing this at, I think, right at 6 o'clock in the morning right now, so, as you can see outside, it's still pitch black outside, so, anyways, first thing is first, I'm going to try to stay current to what I got, when I got it, so most likely, I'm going to stick with what I got on, November 1st, and then I will go to what I got in December slash, during a lot of the holiday savings, stuff like that. And I'll try to tell you guys what I got the sales price for. For some of them, I forgot all of them, so I do apologize for that in advance, though. So, one of the first things I got was elephant lead. So, by the way, I'm going to hold them up because the lighting's so bad that it's going to only work this way. So, elephant lead, I actually got on Right Stuff. I think like 99% of the stuff I got on Right Stuff. But I'll tell you guys what I didn't get on Right Stuff. This is the complete series. It's only like 13 episodes, I believe, with the OVAs. Oh, come on, camera. Don't not focus on me all of a sudden. But as many of you know, Elfen Lied is a great, great anime. It's a very, very dark and very mature anime. I mean, there's people that get blown apart and get, just eviscerated in the show in general. So definitely know that going into it. I bought this off Right Stuff for, I believe it was like around $10. It went up in price. I know it was on sale again, but it wasn't as cheap as I bought it. So I bought this for $10. For $10, this was really worth it. All right. Now, I'll try to put both these together. I'll show them really fast here. This is seasons 1 and season 2, season 1 and 2 of Dragon Ball Z. I got this at Best Buy for really low price, actually. This was only $20. It is both seasons. It comes in together. I'll take it apart just to show you guys real fast. See? So, make this a little easier for you guys so you can see all the discs that come with it. Look at that. That's crazy, right? 6 discs. Honestly, I think that was a really good price. I mean, I couldn't pass it up at the time. And, of course, season 2 comes with season 1. Which is very interesting because usually these are single ones from what I hear. And this one came out. No! It came out! Why? That's weird. But put that back there. There we go. It's probably going to fall out again, but that's okay. Yeah, it fell out again. I can hear it already. I know already it fell out. But put that to the side because... yeah, can't have all this stuff. It's like, yeah. No. And then we have, of course, season 3 and 4. I think this was a little bit more expensive. This was $24, but I mean, $4 more. It's not too big of a deal. But it's the same thing, same concept, as all of this. I'm not going to take this apart to show you guys, but I love Dragon Ball Z, and I'm really happy they've gotten at least the first, 4 seasons, because I consider the first 4 some of my favorites, including, Trunks showing up in the Cell Saga. That's probably one of my actual favorites. So I can't wait to get season 5 eventually. I'll get the light novel stuff out of the way too because I bought most of these in November also. So I bought the Last Seraph of the End light novel. This is number 3. From what I know in Japan, they actually separated these. These were I think like 6 in total. But what they did was for America, they actually put them together into 3 like omnibus light novels because they're really short actually, surprisingly. That's the back of it, which is she's psycho. That girl is a psycho. I really liked the other one. I'm not done with the second one yet, but I wanted to pick this up because I want to go right into it when I'm done with the second one. And then from the guy who made Sword Art, this is the Isolator series. This is volume 3. The only thing I have issues with these is that these are really nice. They're like hardcover, as you can tell. Like, come on, it's a hardcover book. But the problem is that these are $20. They're very expensive. But and they're very short too. Like they're only like I think 200 pages, not even. and I'm almost done with it. It took me like one train ride to get almost through this. I'll tell you right now though, if you wanted something from like Sword Art, the guy who created Sword Art, and it's not a video game or anything like that. It's actually really really well done, and I like it a lot. All right, now I will get rid of. Let me see. What am I gonna get out of the way first? Like I said, we still have to go through this right here. So let me get through the stuff I got from a blind box. So Right Stuff, I believe was it last? No, it was 2 weeks ago now. They had a thing where if you bought a Sentai title, you got a $5 Right Stuff blind box essentially. And I'll tell you right now, it didn't disappoint. It got some good stuff. So we got Blade of the Immortal, one of the movie sets. This is the second one I believe that came out. That's why it says two. That's obvious. I have actually never seen Blade of the Immortal. I've heard very good things about it. I've never gotten around to watching it, which is a terrible shame. I know probably people are flipping out that I've never watched Blade of the Immortal, but um, since I got the second one, I'm gonna see if I can track down the first one to watch the first one first, because I mean I don't think I want to start off with the second one. That'd be kind of weird. Um, Now I also got this, which I have no idea what this is. It's Dream of Palm, and then it's one of those like really cheap My Beautiful Girl Mari. Um, I don't know what they are. To be honest with you, and sorry for the horrible player, but you know, it's kind of what happens when you have shrink wrap stolen. So I actually did not open half of these, if you noticed. Yeah, I mean, you could tell this is probably like dirt cheap already to begin with, but hey, Right Stuff, blind boxes are actually worth it to me because a lot of times you get some decent stuff. So I got Appleseed DVD. I actually own the Appleseed DVD. I'll probably give this to someone because I've seen this before like a whole bunch of times. This is actually, I'll tell you guys and girls right now, I consider this one the best one. Even though it's the oldest one of them, it is still the best one out of all the Appleseed movies that came out. In terms of just the story and stuff like that, animation's a little wonky at times, but I like this one a lot. All right, next up, we have Armitage, which I have seen Armitage before, I think, but I do not remember very much of it. So I'm happy to say I will rewatch it. Oh shit, you can see like super reflection. So I do apologize for that. I'm trying to avoid reflection, but it's unfortunately what's gonna happen. Uh, but yeah, Armitage is actually a really good series. Oh, not series, but it's like a movie series if that makes any sense. Then X Driver, which I've also never heard of before, kind of looks. The first thing I thought it was Beyblade for some reason. Then I'm like, oh, they're driving cars. Okay. So when I hear it's like a more anime version of Initial D, even though Initial D is an anime, it's like even a more anime version because Initial D has a weird art style, which has always been very interesting to me. Voltron, season four, which I mean, what's cool about this is I actually, my dad was happy about this because we owned the first, I think, three seasons and we had never picked up the fourth one. So I was like, oh shit, that actually worked out pretty good because my dad's a huge Voltron fan. I don't mind the old Voltron. The original Voltron is really good. Um, I prefer, you know, not watching a lot of the older stuff nowadays because I'm getting kind of tired of some of the older stuff because it's just really old for that reason. But Morabito, which ironically enough, you'll see it in probably one of the Christmas hauls. I actually bought the complete DVD section, so this is kind of ironic. I'll probably give this away to someone too. But yeah, what's really kind of cool about this? Morabito is, a good series. I mean, I started watching it on Adult Swim when it came out, and I really did enjoy it. I did not get super into it when I first started watching because I watched it out of order. Because at the time Adult Swim had it at like 2 o'clock in the morning, so couldn't really focus on that. And then Hironi Kenshin, I believe this is one of the, I don't want to say recap movies, but this is like one of the side stories, I believe. And you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I know it is one of the movies. It is the Wandering Samurai in the Moonlight. I love Hironi Kenshin, so I think Hironi Kenshin is awesome. And I believe this is the last thing from the $5 blind box, which is Yukikaze. I feel like I've heard of Yukikaze before, but it looks really cool. I'll say that right now. It's the first one apparently, so I mean, I could look. If it's this cheap, it's probably easy to find online on Amazon or something like that. All right, cool. But anyways, that is the blind box stuff. So I got rid of that. Okay, now for the more expensive stuff and the stuff that also was very, very good and very worth it price wise. Now I'm gonna show these all three together because, like I said, I don't want to keep you guys for a super like long time. I mean, it's already 9 minutes already in. So, at least if I can do this correctly with my one hand. Let's see, 2, 3. Yeah, wow, okay. Ah, nope, then I failed. I failed! No, I can't pick it up. Dang it. I'm trying. Alright, so this is the Familiar of Zero Seasons 2, 3, and 4. As many of you know, I actually own the first Familiar of Zero. And what's interesting is that I asked my parents for the last ones for Christmas, so they got it from me early because it was on sale. And by the way, you're probably gonna see a jump cut a couple minutes because of the fact that apparently my camera is running out of space all of a sudden. So that's very interesting. Um, so I'll end it right here real fast, and then I'll be back in a second. Hopefully, the same position I'm right now in. Was it a seamless transition? Was this a seamless transition into the next one? I don't know. Hopefully though, it doesn't look that bad. So like I said, my camera was running out of space, so I had kind of like jump cut this a little bit. Hopefully, it wasn't too noticeable. But anyways, yeah, the Familiar Zero. I own the first season already, so I've always wanted to collect the whole show. I know if people have mixed opinions on the Familiar Zero, and that's unfortunate because I really like the Familiar Zero. I mean, behind this really harem and etchy stuff, there's a nice romance story to be sure here. And I love, Luis as the main character. I love Saito. I love all these characters. But yeah, so the prices for these were they're usually I think like 50 each or $40 each. I believe each one of these I got for was like $20. So this was yeah 20 like 22 $23 around that. So it was like I think totaling is with the shipping and handle like $70 in total. So that's definitely worth it to me. And like I said, this was my early Christmas gift. I know like I don't know if my parents actually know exactly what the familiar zero is. Hopefully they don't. Then a few other things I got for an early Christmas gift because like I said, I had to get them on sale. So I mean, this one wasn't per se on sale, but Overlord, the complete series, limited edition. Yeah, I will try to show you guys some of the stuff with this, but so Overlord. Let's first take them out of the box. That's what sucks about using one hand for a camera. By the way, like I said before, I give credit to people who do unboxing all the time. So it comes with, of course, the DVD and the Blu-ray. Let me tell you something right now, folks. I love the artwork for Overlord. Like that is probably one of the biggest selling points for me is the artwork. It looks so nice. So that's the Blu-ray. I believe this is the DVD. Yep, this is the DVD. Which, by the way, that's a very interesting way of writing DVD. Like, you see that? It looks like PvP, like player versus player. Interesting. Oh, I don't know. I think this actually looks nicer than the DVD cover. Actually, ironically enough. But yeah. And here's the art box in case you guys didn't see it already. I'll show it to you again, which is really cool. You can actually feel they put like an outer layer part, so you can actually feel the words, and the text on the thing, which is really nice. This is the back of it, which oh man, I love the artwork for Overlord. So it did come with art cards, which I'll show you guys real fast. Let me open it with one hand, not rip it. I am terrible. Oh, terrible at that stuff. So professional, aren't I? All right. So I will show you each one individually. I'm not going to show them on the screen too long, but there's that. There's that. That's the cover again, essentially. I believe this is the DVD cover. I love this one. I think that was the nicest one out of all of them. There you go. Hopefully, I'm giving you guys enough time to look at. I don't want to spend all day on them though, because there's a lot of art cards. I love art cards, so that's okay with me personally. But I mean, I'd rather an art book to be honest. But art cards are not a big deal either, especially with a nice quality. Like this is nice quality. They're hard. They're not like soft pieces of paper that. So I've seen some art cards that are really cheap. They're supposed to be quote unquote postcards, but it's like come on, dude. And then there's the last one, I believe. Okay. I'll let them put those back in the case later. All right, and the pile is dwindling, by the way. You can see that. Finally. Whew. All right. Next up is one of the cutest anime ever. I watched this with my girlfriend, and I love this show so much. It is so awesome. Place to Place. Achikochi. Oh, I can watch this a million times. I'm so happy to bought this. You know what's funny? And I was going to get this at a convention. I was asking my friend out if he could get this for me for Christmas at a convention. And ironically enough, it was like $40 or no, it was $49 at the convention. And I ended up picking this up for I believe 25 on Right Stuff during the sale. I think it was around that price, so it was definitely way lower. I think 27 actually. Ironically enough, it was almost half, but it's so much better price for this than having to pay 50. So yep, all 12 episodes plus the OVA. I will say the only problem with Achikochi is probably the ending, which don't expect a true like this is a romance story and a comedy. Really, it's like a comedy gag romance story. Don't expect a good romance story at the end. I'll tell you that right now. It's cute. It's a very cute show though. It's got like some of the nicest and cutest animations you'll see. All right, here's stuff I have not. Well, most of it's stuff I have not seen. This is Blue Spring Ride, which I've heard a lot of good things for. I mean, I've been told that I'm an idiot for not watching this, and even though people tell me, "Oh, you love romance genres so much. Why haven't you seen this yet?" And I'm like, "Well, I realize that, but I don't really know too much about Blue Spring Red. I know a little bit about it, but I'm very curious, like, to watch this, and I do want to check it out. And also I left all these things in the shrink wrap because I wanted to show you guys them brand new. That was really cheap. That was, I believe, $18. So that was really a good sale for that. Here's another one, One Week Friends, which I've also heard is a good show. This was also, I think, $18. Really, Sentai, like, I mean, on Right Stuff was really a lot of good stuff on sale. So I know this one. This is about some girl who she has a week of memories and then she loses her memories. Amnesia type shows are hit or miss for me, but I've heard very good things about this, so I'm looking forward to this. Amnesia is a very easily melodrama type concept, so that's why I have issues with it sometimes. But all right, so this is looking up at the half moon, which apparently is only 6 episodes, OVA type show. Um, from what I know, this is apparently where one person is like a term. I think she's a terminal patient at a hospital, and as he's wandering to the hospital, he ends up running into a nurse who says that she needs a friend, and so I guess they end up falling for one another as they become friends, and then of course probably something more from there. But I don't know too much else about it. I just always wanted to see this, and I've always seen this on sale on Right Stuff a lot. Like this has been on sale maybe a couple dozen times. Um, but I know that this was, I think, like $14 on Right Stuff during the sale that they had. So I believe that sale's still going when at least as of recording this. So you guys might want to check it out. They have like 3,000 items on sale, so definitely go check it out. Now this I am very happy to have gotten. So this is the book Inventora, which I've heard amazing things for it. I've actually been asked to review this a while back on the channel, but I never got around to it. It's 27 episodes. The concept, I guess, is that people can, when they die, apparently take all their memories and knowledge and skills and put them into books. And there's like a group that's in charge of making sure that those books don't fall into like evil hands. It sounds so interesting, like very, very different. And I mean, I love the art style. I mean, oh, pies over there. But what's funny is this is very expensive usually. This is $99 apparently retail. And I've seen it for around like $89 to $90 on Amazon, brand new. I paid $30 for this on Right Stuff. That's a freaking savings. I think it was like $37 with shipping and handling and everything. Maybe a little more, but regardless, way better than $90. Or 99 technically retail. So it was worth it to me. I mean, at least to me, it was worth it. And I want to see this so bad. I've heard that someone that was with Full Metal Alchemist helped with this, so I'm very interested to see where that comes from. Anyways, we're almost done, guys. So 2 more items left, and that's it. So here's an old show, Comic Party. I got this for like I think $10 or maybe $12. This is the complete I think OVA series. So yeah, even though it says complete series, I don't know actually if this is the complete OVA or the regular show. So essentially, they're just manga artists who do random stupid shit. I'll tell you that way. Then they go to conventions and kind of like try to deal with the conventions of selling stuff, and it's a very odd anime to explain to people because it's a really jokey anime. It's very old. There's a lot of old references. So if you've watched anything below the '90s and stuff like that, and even probably up to like early 2000s when this came out, you'll understand a lot of it. If you're not, then you're probably gonna miss every reference thrown at you. But it is a funny show. It's not the best show ever, but I own the whole original show, so I was like, when it was saw the price, it was like, $12. I was like, I have to buy it. I just own all of it. And then Professor Anime, I know he's happy about this. Welcome to the NHK Complete series. Yeah, I love the Welcome to the NHK series. It was such a great show. I love the books for it. I love the freaking manga. Everything was great about the show. And in general, this was also like $13 during the sale at Right Stuff, so it's usually $20 because you actually see use the save item, but still for $13 is great. Anyways, let's take one more gander at all the stuff. So besides the Christmas gifts, this all came out of my own savings. I kind of tapped into my savings for this, but I mean honestly, it was and I hate to make it look like it's so ugly over there, but unfortunately, it's kind of like just how I've had to put them down for doing this video. But honestly, this was all worth it to me. I mean, it's such when sales like this happen, and it's rare that they happen in this bulk like this. You have to kind of jump on it, especially if you collect a lot of anime and DVDs and stuff like that. So I mean, you can't let it go, because I mean, if you go and wait till these things jump back up in price, you're going to be looking at easily. This could have been maybe over $600, maybe $700 worth of content, and maybe I paid like 200, 250, maybe 300 in total. So it's essentially half, and that is a big savings in itself. So it was very worth it. Okay, anyways, hopefully you guys enjoy this mega haul, as I'm going to call it. I will talk to you guys later. I will, of course, have the Christmas haul coming out. You know, probably a little after December, after, I want to say a little bit after the second week of January, maybe before. I'll try to get it out as soon as I can, because as you guys know, if you saw my update video, I'm a little busy in January. But I will talk to you guys later. Have a great, blessed day, everyone. Bye bye.